Good evening, everybody. Let's start with the Kirksville girls, who improved to 15-1 on the year with a big win over Boonville. Kirksville Ian White, Nicole Cook scores down low. Here's the lowdown on Boonville's Morgan Edwards. She also scores in the paint. Here's why Mackenzie Russell will be All-State again this year. After she hits the three, she turns up the defense. That's 5 points in 8 seconds. Kirksville would go on to win it big, 67-45.
Next up is the Davis County girls and Centerville. Shelby Graves was in control of this game from start to finish. The junior first shows us her quick shooting. Then from the top of the key, it's Graves to Kate Birchmere for 2 in the paint. The Mustangs must practice this a lot. Here's their signature high-low play. Graves again, this time to Riley Eakins. The Mustangs put a hurt on the Big Red tonight with a final score of 64-38. Coming toward the end of the season, Coach Dave Mason has his team right where he wants them to be.
We're gelling right now as a team and playing pretty well right now. We've lost some close games right after Christmas, but we beat Van Buren last Saturday night, and so we're on a winning streak right now, playing well.
To the Novinger girls hosting the 7-6 Green City Gophers. Green City starts out hot here. Here's Emily Sorensen through the triple team, and behind the guy in pinstripe, she had 20 on the night. Novinger's Michaela Findling lofts it up and gets what we call a member's bounce for 2, but it was Green City as Sonia Ward drains the corner jumper. Gophers win 44-30.
I thought the girls played relatively well offensively. We only ended up with 44 points, but we got a lot of good shots, especially early in the game. Didn't shoot a really good percentage, but I thought with the shots we got, we were capable of scoring 55 or 60 tonight, so I'm pretty happy offensively.
In boys action on the hardwood, the 8-5 Davis County took on 10-1 Centerville. Park Michaels took off quick for Davis County. Here he is getting his own rebound and finding the bottom of the net on the second try. This is the second time the teams have met this season. The first time Centerville blew Davis County away by 43 points, but tonight was a different story. Centerville pressed the entire game. On this occasion, the Mustangs found the open man, Austin Irwine, who pulled up for 2 over the big man. However, the Mustangs did lose 82-72.
On the Green City boys at Novinger, both trying to inch closer to a 500 record. Gophers' Keegan Franey doing it all by himself, knocking down the 2 points and the opponent. Later to Novinger, Justin Klingsmith downtown for 3, making it like it's open gym. Green City just a bit too much for Novinger tonight as Hadley Williams puts it in. Gophers win 54-44.
In other girls' games, Macon won their own tournament. They defeated Moberly 44-35. Scotland County finished third at North Shelby. They beat North Shelby 40-27. Schuyler County beat La Plata 52-41. Keota crushed Belle Plaine 45-37. Atlanta lost to Fayette 50-46. And Brookfield beat South Shelby 73-52. Knox County will face North Shelby in the championship game. At the North Shelby tournament tomorrow night, the Eagles' Royce Poore needs 12 points to reach the 1,000-point mark.
He's a kid that was scoring within the system last year and even his freshman year before I got here. He was kind of scoring within the system, getting some scores on some offensive rebound putbacks or getting some kickouts for some threes. And this year we're asking him to go make plays. And if we're struggling to score at a time, he's got to get the ball in his hands. He's got to go make a play because he's talented enough to do that.
The Knox County girls will also play for the big trophy as they will meet Marion County in the girls' championship game. In college basketball, after Wednesday's win over 10th-ranked Washburn, the Truman State men will have a little giddy-up in their get-along when they host Central Missouri at 3.
Yeah, and I think anytime something like this happens, obviously there's going to be a little bit more renewed enthusiasm in your program, especially with your players, because they see all the hard work that it has paid off. But you still got to continue to do what got them there last night and having that underdog mentality, kind of us against the world type theme.
The Truman State women will start the doubleheader off at Pershing as they will face 12-1 Central Missouri once again. The Jennies are loaded with about 40 transfers. On the other hand, the Bulldog players go to class, graduate, and work together as a team.
I like our chemistry. I think our chemistry is going to be a big factor in the Central game because our kids have been playing together for so long, kind of know each other's ins and outs and strengths.
The Indian Hills basketball team had a very good trip out west. The Warriors averaged over 100 points a game, and they won 4 out of 5 against good teams.
Which we were disappointed about, but the trips in general have been very good for us. I think you notice that we've scheduled teams that are going to make us better, and hopefully it's prepared us for what we got coming up in the next 10 games.
Indian Hills will be home tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Missouri will be looking for its first ever SEC road win as they take on Florida at the O'Connell Center tomorrow afternoon.
I've been in that building. It's a tough place to play, and great energy in there, and he's a great coach, and they got great talent. So they're a team that I would have picked to win the league. I think they're the best team in the league. So we've got to have a yeoman's effort to go down there and get a win.
Here's the latest on Lawrence Bowers. He will be a game time decision. Now let's check out the sports scoreboard.